Now let me introduce one-step and two-step equations, starting with the first one, which is a one-step equation. So we have x plus 3 is equal to 10. And I want to find what x is. So eventually I want to have something like x equals question mark. How can I do that? There's this 3 being added to the x on the left-hand side of the equation. Well, I want to get rid of that 3 altogether. How can I do that? Well, since we have x plus 3, I can actually just subtract the 3. But if I subtract a 3 from the left-hand side of the equation, I must subtract it from the right-hand side as well. 3 minus 3 is 0. So they essentially cancel out, and I can bring down the x. The equal sign remains where it was, and 10 minus 3 is 7. So x is just equal to 7. If we wanted to check, I can plug the 7 back in for x. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 equals 10, so we're right. That is the correct answer. Now, just another one. Let's do a quick other one-step equation. How about that? Now we have x minus 2 equals 5. So we also want to isolate x in this case. And to do that, in this case, I need to add a 2 to both sides of the equation. Because negative 2 plus 2 is 0. I can bring down just the x. But because I added a 2 over here, I need to add it over there. 5 plus 2 is 7. So the answer in this case is also 7. Okay, now let's move on to two-step equations. Like 2x plus 1 equals 9. Okay, what is the first step? I want to get rid of this 1. And again, in the end, we want to have something like x equals blank. We want to find the value of x. So I'm going to start by subtracting a 1 from both sides of the equation. 1 plus 1 is 0. But I won't write the 0 down actually. I'll just bring down the 2x. Because essentially 2x plus 0 is just 2x. And 9 minus 1 is 8. Now, we're almost there. We have 2x is equal to 8. The next step will be to divide both sides of the equation by 2. Because the 2 is multiplying the x. So 2 times x divided by 2. No, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So now we have just 1x, which is the same as just x. And 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the answer is 4. That's it. Now, I would suggest, or I would strongly recommend that you scroll down, try some questions on your own, and the ones that you want to check the answers or essentially check the solution or just listen to an explanation, click on the questions to watch explanation videos. Good luck.